Alright. We don't have too many multiplayer options here, but maybe this is just the beginning of a really good game series.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you remember the Baldur's Gate and stuff of the old days. Camera movements aren't the same.
Forwards.
Good. Outwardly traitors, citizens, Spike, return to the relic. Who is this? Kobolds and look under the bed, under the table. Sleep kobolds have no bed, no table, search for eggs. You lose relic. Blame mites. Lies, Chief Scale. Kobold cry diligently copies the words and gestures of the chief, swinging his weapons. It seems both groups are but a breath away from battle. Okay, so right now it's just all my keyboard controls. There we go. Little Mite jumps in place. Stranger, stranger, you see. Yes, silly little kobold attack Mite. Insults our magnificent queen. Maybe voices. He says, lies, mites, thief. Steal relic from kobold. Weave revenge. Helps us strangers. Alright. Kobolds, tell me more. I am chief. Name is Suitscale. Cold-blooded might live here. Long live peace. But now might thief steals our relic. Thief Teal Elic, echoes the crier enthusiastically. How do you know it was stolen? Might Trixies, but Chief Scootscale is more Trixies. I call new shaman come. Shaman Tarek, know who stole's relic. Tarek good. Tarek good, good. What is the relic? The relic key. Kobold take relic, entered sacred hall. Where is the shaman? Where's dungeon? Did not enter sacred hall. Might collapse our entrance. Revenge might coward. Kobold, come, might run. We come, take the relic, go. They. Whoa. Okay, so they took the might relic. Alright, the might says, here our magnificent warrior queen, Bada. Queen defeats scary wolf in battle, vanquish 100 enemies, charm 100 hearts. Queen Bada, allow you speak her, may sit, we understand, legs tremble, when see such beauty. Now we live long, kobolds and mites, we live peace, friends, trade, hunt together, hunt good shaggy animal, gut it. Long ago, Chief Kobold and our old king make good alliance. To branch old sycamore, we take the fucking language on these guys. They can't speak grammar much hard. This be a relic. This be relic. Kobold have one, might have one. Not long ago, Kobold come Yell, we thief and take our relic. Shaman not ugly. But angry Trixie. I catch him. Make crown of his scale. They give interest to Sacred Hall there, and there's like more. One key for Cobalt, one for Might. Each can go hall, all fair. He prowled dungeon near our house. We see he wants, but not catch. Want find shaman, look underground. Hey. I didn't choose that. I did. I screwed this up. Let's load that game again. Pressing the keys too quickly. Chose the wrong things. Alright, let's go.
Forwards.
Kobolds, tell me what happened. Questions for you. Hear my companion's advice. Remember that living among such creatures could be dangerous. The cold are aggressive, poorly organized, and unreliable. It's better to exile them or not interfere lest we tangle in their unworthy deeds.
We shall overcome.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration. I'm reading you out of our story.
Strike as one.
Serves you right.
Do not falter. Look at me, Gorum!
Without a doubt.
Blood for Gorum! Tear them apart! Onward!
Ends you.
We should gather our strength.
Pretty encumbrance. Let's drop some things.
And so they walked on.
Our path leads on.
Running won't help you!
You deserve it.
Stay behind me!
Down!
Let us strike as one. Do not falter.
Bless. Get a bless from a might.
Stand with me.
Onwards.
Attack. I shall not falter.
Healing.
A rest would be welcome.
I'm listening. Yes.
Without a doubt.
I'm hungry. When we stop.
I'm now level 2 now. Yeah. Play level 2 and not necessarily getting close, but not horribly far either.
Forwards.
What's that?
Just letting the ink dry.
I am
I
your
see
shield.
something.
I'm listening.
Anything is possible. I failed. I'm sorry.
Down,
my lucky
better
day.
ones.
Yeah, that hurt.
Miserable.
Ooh, okay, let's go ahead and reload that. Fuck, that's a death. Just fucking ganked.
Jeez.
I was picking a trap
I'm hungry.
with my,
when we
you know,
stop.
trap picker. I blew it so hard it exploded on her, and then we were attacked. I tried to use a healing potion to get her to get some health back from the trap, which caused her to stop and stand and drink the healing potion while the group pursued her
Without a doubt.
and ran her down.
Sir, can you make an epic pose?
Hey, come on, you gotta move.
Inspiration.
Come on, let me just drink this real quick.
Yeah, can you move and drink? Is that a skill that's taught? Damn it, I can't keep.
I don't know if it's taught.
It's just something you can do.
I don't know, I don't imagine myself having much trouble with it.
Wait, did someone just die again? No. She's just not selected.
You deserved it. Any last wishes?
Shall not falter.
Breath weapon. Fuck.
This won't kill me.
For this
Survive. I always survive. I can't keep this up much longer.
Yep, gotta reload that one again. Fuck.
Victory.
Don't you think?
We should gather.
Of course,
our
I'm
strength.
torn between constantly reloading and not, but... can we camp here? Is this a safe place to camp? Let's try that.
Forwards.
Ah, there we go. Excuse me. Set the night watch and stuff. That's pretty cool. Excuse me.
Won't kill me. I'm hungry. When we stop.
That again.
I heard that in a faraway tribe, people entertain themselves by throwing huge logs. Whoever throws it the farthest is the strongest.
Throwing logs. Ha! What weaklings. The mammoth lords lift mammoths. I used to lift 2 at once.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Fight this now.
May I suggest another way to use this spell?
Much of a rest. But
I
I
wrote it
think
like
I
I
got my
saw it.
spells back, so let's do some healing.
Yes.
Anything is possible.
Yes. Yes.
I will see this through, without a doubt. I will guide us. Together we stand.
I am your shield. This didn't work. I must be doing it wrong. This didn't work. I must be doing it wrong. This didn't work.
And then
I
our
must-
leader charged forwards. Hey,
This
wait for
didn't
me!
work. I must be doing it wrong.
I shall not falter.
This didn't work. I must be doing it wrong.
Tear them apart! They go down!
We shall overcome.
Serves you right.
Oh shit. Alright, this is where I died. Fuck me. Let's see.
Let us strike as one! Do not falter!
For this failure.
Right.
Forgive me for this failure.
I always survive. Onwards! You survive. I always survive.
Fuck. Dead again. Man, this is gonna be a long game at this pace.
Yeah, if you're dying all the time.
Forwards.
How long do I go before I can't take that challenge. I can't beat those guys, so I have to avoid that whole area. Is what I've just learned.
I was successful in my search.
This
What
requires
troubles
your
you?
attention.
I wrote it like I saw it. Adventures call to them. Anything else?
Without a doubt.
What's that?
Together we stand.
Here.
Well,
I stand
I've been
ready.
taught
And
if
Lindsay
someone
was
annoys
called
you, you
for.
either pray or polish your armor. It is why my armor gleams as it does.
Let us not hesitate. Our time has come. I will see this through.
I am your shield.
Together we stand.
Just letting the ink dry.
here I am. See.
I'm listening.
Done with waiting. Tear them apart!
Don't hesitate. Let us strike as
I
one!
will not falter.
Anything is possible.
Stand with me.
Won't kill me. To victory!
Alright. So Necromancer's gotta die first.
Forwards.
And Lindsay was called forth. Anything is possible. And so they walked on.
Forwards.
Difficulty spike. I mean, I might be doing something wrong. I might be skipping ahead. I don't know.
Without a doubt.
Adventures call to them. And so they walked on.
To victory!
Forwards.
What's that?
Anything is possible.
I was successful in my search.
Can you make an epic pose? Inspiration.
To victory!
Huh. Look this up. What do we have? Difficulty spike. So difficulty problem. A message from our creative director. Hmm. A lot of encounters there are killing my party when I'm playing the game require at least several tries to change the tactical approach.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. Reading text. Hard and unfair is not possible. Final major encounters. I played Pathfinder. Alright. Let's give that fight. Like, I know the fight's here, and I can beat them. I need to disable the trap.
Forwards.
Give the order.
I always did what was right. Therefore,
I am yours
became
to command,
righteous.
as you
Does it
order.
mean whatever I do now becomes right because I am righteous? Escaping from sight. Without a doubt.
I see something.
Here we go.
Anything is possible. Would you look at that? Applause, please.
Let us
Lindsay
not
was
hesitate.
called for, and so they walked
You
up.
guide us.
Remains vigilant.
I will not falter.
Here.
Adventures call to them.
I am your shield.
I will see this through.
What troubles you?
Let us strike as one.
I'm writing you out of our story.
Forgive me for this failure.
I'll survive.
Try that
always
again.
Pose,
survive.
I need inspiration.
Critical hit. Dude's down.
Tear them apart!
Forgive me for this failure.
They go down!
Let us strike as one. I'll survive. I always
Can
survive.
you make an epic
Let's see. Pathfinder lost.
pose? I need inspiration.
Here I am. See?
Tear them apart!
Alright. Options. Fucking difficulty.
Let us strike as one.
Stand with me. We shall overcome. Attack! Strike as one. Do not hold back. We shall overcome. Attack! Strike as one. Do not hold back. We shall overcome. Forgive me for this failure.
Okay,
Can you make an
a little
epic
easier.
pose? I need inspiration.
Let us strike as one! Look at me, Gorum!
Forgive me for this failure.
Miserable.
I always survive.
Last chapter.
Ugh. Fucking difficulty again. Button, quick save it. Instead, let's go for the kobolds again.
Forwards. We shall overcome!
Done with waiting. To victory! Let us strike as one! I'm not doing it wrong! Spell is blind! I'm not doing it wrong! Spell is blind!
These magics should be used in other ways. Attack!
Serves you right.
Strike as one!
You deserved it.
Do not hold back!
Now they should be able to auto-fight this.
Without a doubt.
Experience is that. Not bad. Patience, I'm not lying to people about the
I
difficulty.
will guide us.
I did go easy, right? Yep, went to easy.
This requires your attention.
What troubles you? I see something. It's just not my lucky day.
Forwards. I will see this through. I stand ready.
I see something.
Roll that dice.
Applause,
There we go.
please.
Now we can sneak.
An ambush, eh?
Our time has come.
I need a challenge.
Let us not hesitate.
I'm listening. Give the order. Don't hesitate.
Now we can save. Draw.
Let us strike as one!
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Do not falter!
Enfeeblement. Breastplate. Masterwork. Greatsword. Bracers. Why do I have bracers, don't I? I have new bracers. Maybe not over encumbered. Magic armor. Base. I need another camp.
Without a doubt. I will guide us. Together we stand.
What you want?
Adventures call to them.
Well, I'm listening.
Anything is possible.
Our path leads on.
Cumbered like a mug.
Stand with me.
All right. Alright, so several kobolds, archers at the top, one gatekeeper. I'll shoot you clear at the top.
Tear them apart!
You
Let us
attack
strike as
here.
one.
I need you to start dazing the shaman. Not you. Rage, go. And boom. Much better. That's it.
Forwards.
What's up?
Hey, how you doing, John?
Yeah, pretty good. You?
Good. Playing through Pathfinder
Without a
again.
doubt.
Yeah, I see that.
You missed some good Factorio yesterday.
Oh, I didn't know you were on there. That's cool.
Cam jumped into a Cam multiplayer session.
Oh,
got,
nice.
got quite a bit going. I'll probably be wanting to play again in the future.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool game.
I will guide
is.
us.
I see something.
Let's see, move all you back.
And
then
Lindsay was called forth.
you can set this trap. Probably.
It's just not my lucky day.
Trap was triggered. Nobody was hurt. Let's stealth forward.
Their sight
I wonder if she can
betrays
like
them.
actually
So they walked on.
have some
Path
good
leads
stealth.
on. I stand ready.
Got a new website going. Seeing if I can't.
Would you look at
Oh.
that?
Seeing if I
For
can't.
the clan.
Just for my stream.
Else?
I wanted
on.
to.
What's that?
Nope. Oh, that's enough trap.
Without a doubt.
See if I could kind of organize my thoughts and my schedules on it and kind of make it a go-to
Yeah.
place. But of course, I spent more time focusing on
Forward.
style than anything else. But uncommongaming.net if you want to give me any feedback.
Like with a hyphen?
No hyphen. Just one word. I could probably reserve the hyphenated version too. I have a free
We march ahead.
coupon for a free domain.
Right.
Your side.
Without a doubt.
Hey, Duddles. Good to see you, buddy. Yep, that's me.
This way.
Fucking nerd.
I will guide us.
But how do I rotate camera? I need to rotate camera. There might not be a way to do it. So I guess this game also has like kingdom control. Like, yeah, run a kingdom at the same time. Not sure if that's you know, great part of the game or not, but it's a part of the game.
Yeah, it's something.
Okay, brought us twists and turns. Okay, so oh my, a huge hatch in the floor blocked our way. Its panels were half open and squeaked angrily, threatened to plunge careless adventurers into the abyss below. It stretched from wall to wall, making it impossible to simply walk by this trap. Break bad. We turned and saw a kobold sitting on the ground beside a broken lever. The kobold was holding his head in his hands, but sensing us, he jumped up. I was stealthing. Stop, you go, you fall. All go, all fall. So sorry, everyone, for skittering. Limiting it, he skittered down one of the passages. Then we tried to jam the doors. Okay. We succeeded. Using equal parts wisdom and dexterity, we jammed the ominous hatch. Now we could proceed without fear.
I see something.
Spider.
And so they walked on.
Let's save that. So I had to tune down the difficulty of this game. Pretty severe.
Got bad, huh?
Oh man. So I restarted the same. I'm level 2. I've been playing for not very long, but I ran across, 4 bandits. Cool, 4 bandits. Let's give this a try. I'm just playing on challenging mode because it was the closest thing to what am I? Closest thing to pure Pathfinder gameplay, right? The rules were as they are in the book. So this should be good. The fight should be tuned for this. It just means I'll have to be a little more careful. So I find a trap. I try to disarm it. It triggers on me. That wakes up some sleeping bandits. The sleeping bandits cast fear on me, which causes my party to scatter in all directions, and they chop us down one by one. No problem. Reset. Save it. Autosave right before the trap. By autosaving right before the trap, I was able to, reload it until I solved it, and then I snuck up on the sleeping bandits. Autosaved as I, stood around their sleeping bodies, and then I attacked all at once. I didn't kill the Necromancer fast enough. Necromancer stood up, cast fear. We went running in different directions, and that gave them free attacks on us, and they, fucking murdered us one by one. Double snakes.
Sounds familiar.
Right? So I've tried this 4 or 5 times now. I finally get the Necromancer down, and then they have this Barbarian that just critical hits my hero and kills him. Game over. Like 26 damage instant. Yeah, so eventually I lowered the difficulty by 1 setting and then 2 settings, and then I'm now on easy mode. Oh wait, you don't want to be in front for this.
Let us not hesitate.
Let's
Done with waiting.
let's just have that.
Just letting the ink dry.
Is this how we're gonna do this?
May I
Just
suggest another way to use this spell? Can you make an epic
There we go.
pose? I
I
need
was successful
inspiration.
in my search.
I just got messaged by a friend of mine. I gotta go help her with something.
We shall
Okay.
So I'll hop off. Talk to you later.
later. Thanks for hanging out.
Yep, you too.
All right, here we go. Giant spider 1 down. Giant spider 2 down. Giant spider 3 down. That's the fight. That's the fight. All right, so I'm not gonna mess with those traps if I don't have to. Auto save or quick save.
Would you look at that?
I find perception check. Oh, okay. So I found something hidden. Something. Coin. I think those are worth
You
something.
can count on me.
Let's go and stealth ahead.
Sight betrays them.
There is
I am your shield.
maybe nothing else over here.
Remain vigilant.
Oh no, there's a whole other passage. A whole other passage that way. All right, little rodent.
I'm by your side.
Let's take all the money. Here.
We will prevail.
Yeah, there we go. Pause again. Let's get the
Do
fight
not
going.
falter.
really like this halfling. She's narrating this story for me.
That is quite a discovery.
I failed. I'm sorry.
Okay, can I walk around in it? Is it just on? Nope. The whole thing.
This way. And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me!
So, I don't think we fight in the webs. Okay, I think you have to fight in the webs.
Onwards!
You have to save the halfling. There we go. Made a fort save. Some
Without
lore
a
checks
doubt.
while we're at it. This is an exit. I don't want an exit. I haven't explored the whole thing yet. Special equipment to move it.
I will
Adventures
see
call to
this
them.
through.
Oh, okay. Another trap. Cool. Fucking cool. Gilded horn. Potion of vanish. Some coin.
I wrote it like I saw it. Right.
Alright. Back out.
And Lindsay was called. Sight betrays them.
Here I am. See?
We're just stuck.
Let's
Alright.
Anything is possible. Their
Stealth you
sight
around.
betrays them. I'm by your side.
Already in here. She can stealth forward.
Just letting the ink dry. Adventures call to them. You can count on me.
Accidentally
We march
triggered
ahead.
these traps.
What troubles you? And so they walked on.
Something they can fight.
Defeat is not an option.
stay behind me!
I wrote it like I saw it.
Save. Trinkets.
Right. Their sight betrays them.
Camera movement, but camera rotation. Yep, find that.
To victory!
Serves you right.
Successful in my search.
I'm writing you out of our story. This way. Just letting the ink dry.
Rats. Back to
Their
stealth.
sight betrays them.
Alright, here's what I needed to know. Cobalt. This one's an alchemist, a sentinel. He's got to go first.
Right. You're but a footnote in our story.
You gotta run. You go straight for him. There we go.
Let us strike as one!
You deserved it.
Sentinel. No more rages.
They go down!
best wishes.
Getting dead over here. Flank around.
This is where I step in.
I think just having a melee in the range of the caster is enough here. This thing though could die any quicker. Valerie, hit something. Okay.
Will guide us.
Good job. Fire.
And Lindsay was
Circle
called for.
around again.
And so they walked on. Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Shamans. So you need to run. You need to kill the flame shaman. You need to kill the alchemist.
Strike as one.
You need to kill the flame
Do not
shaman.
falter.
You need to run the fuck away.
Onwards.
Do not hold back.
Can't give them a time. Okay. Nope, you gotta take those attacks of opportunity. Okay. Daze these from the rear. You got him. Fucking barbarians are great.
Tear them apart! They go down!
Attacks of opportunity. Who was it that was? Barbarian can stop fighting defensively. And I have target self-lay on hands. I don't need it yet.
Serves you right.
Alright, crossbow. Sentinel. Boom. Smash him.
I am yours to command.
Our time has come.
Looting. Let's check the inventory. Let's put things on belts. You need to be able to access these in a fight. Cure moderate wounds, cure light wounds, more potions. I won't need invisible on. Okay, here we go. I feel like I can just get these at the end, and I will. Okay. All right. So right now, moving through the Cobalt Cave. The difficulty a bit. Yeah, these are all pricey.
Without a doubt.
Went through it kind of methodically, but now I'm getting a sense that the difficulty is now too low. Avoiding traps on their own. Don't have any points of interest. Let's make sure this is all explored. There we go. Okay. That's a pool pool of ooze.
Together we stand.
There's no moving through that, right? Vast chasm. I don't have like fly or anything
Our
cool.
path leads on.
Next, right? This seems to be. There still, but. There's an outside. There should be a new outside. At the very least. Alright, so now we get all the cool things. It does tell me when things are unidentified. So I can tell at least. Lots of scrolls. Need a wizard. Stuff lately. Yep. Yep. Leave button. Pie. Coltaren is streaming the pizza pie. So I'll be casting that in about 2.5 hours with him. I'll probably host him momentarily and then unhost him. Continue my stream. Do my own recording. Cool. Alright, so this is just another dungeon.
What troubles you?
Put you on stealth. Let's go look at things. The downside of having her run forward is there's only one perception roll from any given person. They each do it individually, right? Or either each do it individually or they're all constantly doing it. I think they're all constantly doing it.
Rangers call to them.
Because there are times when she's walked by a trap and they haven't. Okay, so this is an all fight situation.
Serves you right.
Don't talk yet.
Stand
Here's
with
through.
me.
There you
You
go.
deserved it.
The wall up front. You all three on the wall. Oop, sound. I'm on Alt tab. Alright,
This
let's
requires your attention.
brute force it for a few rounds.
Forwards.
Go to a smaller formation. Something tighter.
Without a doubt.
Good.
Any last wishes? This is where I step in.
A lot of misses, and I have tuned my characters so far for well, just being amazing. But being amazing in my mind is a little bit of defense first, armor class going a much farther direction than attack power. But the second thing I have is attack power. Like they're all focus weapon, they're all focus armor. What's the specifics I'm thinking? Oh man, the alignment shifts, the abilities. Weapon focus, longsword, armor focus, shield proficiency, right? I think there's a shield focus I was looking at too. Here, heavy armor focus, +1. Select the type of armor, yep, that's what it was. They kind of have these moved around in weird places, but I have found a bunch of bodies. Yeah, let's collect all the rich stuff from you, but okay.
Without a doubt.
Running won't help you!
Sure. I should be able to brute force spiders. I don't feel bad for any of this right now.
Forwards.
We've downed guidance.
I'm writing you out of our story.
Be about 10 encounters per rest. Made the mistake earlier of using cure wounds instead of potions,
What's that?
so I'm a little behind. Good spot. What the hell? I'm just gonna avoid it. Gotta go around it still. So here you go.
And Lindsay was called forth.
Yes. What was her name?
Anything
Lindsay.
is possible.
Sneak in.
I'm by your side.
Oh yeah. Okay. There's more to do over here.
Blood for Gorum!
Trigger the trap giant spider? Come on now. Okay, so you have fortitude save, dexterity damage for 2 consecutive saves, frequency for 6 rounds. So okay, that's fine. Not worried about your dexterity save. Oh shit. I like this part of the game. This is my favorite part of the game coming up. Level up part.
I will not falter.
Okay. Nope. Sound. So far, I'm sticking with some solo classes. Maybe another run later. I'll break away from that, but I think Pathfinder encourages some real heavy solo focus. Although I think one should go Steward Defender eventually. Wouldn't mind having an Elder tonight. But right now, we need a Paladin level for my main character. This is going to give him divine health, immune to disease, supernatural and magical diseases, including mummy rot. War of courage, immune to fear, magical otherwise for allies within 10 feet, portion morale bonus on saves against fear. I love it. Only while he's conscious. And then mercy at 3rd level, 2 levels after. Can select one mercy. Each mercy adds an effect. The Paladin's lay on hands ability. Whenever Paladin uses lay on hands, deal damage to one target. The target also receives additional effects from all the mercies possessed by the Paladin. So this is why you stick with him. You know, these divine weapons. What are these adds? Bonuses. Let's see. Standard action should call upon aid of Celestial Spirit for 1 minute. 5th level. This grants +1 weapon enhancement bonus. Every 3 levels, it's another +1. Paladin can use his ability once per day at the 5th level. Additional 1 time per day every 4. Yeah, so there we go. Mercy, things like Aura Resolve. So the auras Paladins get, they're just fantastic. Immune to charm and spell-like abilities. Each ally gets a bonus on those effects. Yeah, so let's just go next. We don't have spellcasting yet, right? Feat. Where are the spellcastings? Are they listed here? Maybe not. Alright, next. No ability points. You have to choose skills, skill points. What did I say I was going to do? You got to be the religion and the persuasion guy. Alright. A feat. Fucking love all the feats. You're on the front line. We already did heavy armor focus. Value your skill at piercing the protections of other creatures with your spells. Nope. Don't need alertness. Blind fight and melee every time you miss because of concealment. Maybe reroll? Maybe later. I'm not running into a lot of that. My goal here is to make him as strong as possible every round, but eventually, long term. You want all these abilities to have nice long-term effects. Not something that's only good for a couple levels. Don't need combat casting. You may make any number of additional attacks of opportunity equal to your dexterity bonus. That's not huge. That's only 1 for me. He's not a heavy defense guy. Coordinated defense. Whenever you or just an ally who also has this feat. Okay. Combination bonus to your combat maneuver defense. Alright, let's keep going down. Your special to kill. When your hit points below 0, you're not killed. You can fight on for 1 more round as if disabled. Then a turn, unless you're brought above 0 hit points, you immediately fall unconscious. That's not as good, unless I'm going turn by turn. Endurance, athletics checks, and fortitude saves. Extra lay on hands. This could be good. Great fortitude. Improved initiative. Law will saves. Reflex saves. Don't need any meta magic. Sure. Power attack. -1 penalty on melee combat maneuvers, +2 on damage rolls. Not bad. I mean, pretty good, really. Damage is increased by half if you're making an attack with a two-handed weapon. I'm not. So looking at power attack or extra lay on hands, or shield focus. Keep knocking up that armor class. Spell focus, spell penetration, stealthy, throw anything, toughness. Toughness is also good. These are all things I'll probably have eventually. The game wants to recommend nothing to me, so my options, the good options are lay on hands. I haven't made a lot of use yet for. So that's maybe a later thing. Shield armor class, so he's going to stay with shield or power attack. Power attack for damage, but shield focus. Increase the AC granted by any shield you're using by 1. I mean, that just seems to be the easy one. Whenever a paladin uses lay on hands to heal damage, the target is no longer fatigued. Whenever he uses lay on hands to heal damage, the target is no longer shaken or sickened. I've run into fatigued before. I haven't run into shaken or sickened. So we'll go with fatigued. Okay, Paladin's good. Complete. Alright, fighter. Another level of fighter. You get things at 3rd level are armor training and tower shield training. Yeah, you're just going to get better in the armor that you have, and you're going to get a feat. So you're already at 24 armor class. You get all your points. We said lore, world, and nature. That's your thing. You're a worldly and naturey kind of person. They're suggesting weapon focus. Now, I already have shield focus. I already have exotic weapon proficiency. You do have a lot of armor. You are getting better at wielding your armor and your shield. Once per round, when you're normally hit by an attack from a ranged weapon, you may deflect it so that you take no damage. As if you had to deflect arrows, you must be aware. It's just like that's coming eventually. I already have shield focus. I already have exotic weapon proficiency. I don't necessarily need the armored, do I? Well, let's see, what was it called? Yeah, all these things aren't any good. Have them. Weapon focus, bastard sword. That seems to be your thing, so let's keep it. Focus, bastard sword. Complete. Character. You're a barbarian. I need you to continue being a barbarian. I have very little armor class. We can fix that. You need to be somebody I can send off alone. You're my athletics, you're my mobility, you're my nature, you're my perception. This one says weapon focus recommended. Your rage isn't as good as I'm used to in 5th edition. A little bit of health, a little bit of rage. You are. What's your hit points at? I need you to have hit points. Oh, 38, 41, okay. Right now, toughness doesn't have a lot of value, but weapon focus does. You're wielding a no, you're not wielding a great sword. Whoa, 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 what are you doing? Don't let me screw with you. You're wielding a large bastard sword. That's something I can't even take away from her. +1 oversized bastard sword. I'm worried about speccing into that too hard. Because what if we just get another one? Weapon focus. Bastard sword, I mean... Whatever that is... You don't even... Where is it? Exotic weapon proficiency. You do have it. I can give you a +1 to swing on it. Or... What kind of armor do you wear? Medium? Give you more armor. Give you dodge. Armor focus. Medium armor. All these ways to give you hit points. Not even hit points. 6 additional rounds per day. That rounds per day is rough. We can give you power attack. Max damage. Thing I need you to be able to do is probably take damage. Is toughness just not recommended? Is it already taken? Oh, there's rage. There's guarded stance. What was the name of it then if it wasn't toughness? With dodge, right? Cool. Alright, now my stealth healer. You can go into cleric. But what does bard continue to do for you? Bard would give you inspire competency performance. 30 feet. A bard is also gonna. You can use performance to help allies succeed at a task. Pursuit combat promotes all skill checks. Long continue here. The bonus increases by +1 every 4 levels. Spells will increase the. Which gives you more and more healing and more stealth. Switching over to cleric now. What did I get at a bard 2nd level that made me stay? Perception check. Multi-class into cleric. Let's see. Okay, cleric proficiencies, deity selection, channel energy. Start with. We get more spells. Maybe. To the cleric. Alright, let's see. Domain selection. I need to pull out the Pathfinder book for this, really. Cleric. Really, it's the cleric domains, whether or not we multi-class. We are suffering without a healer. So I'm looking for the healing domain. There it is. Granted powers, stave off. I say rebuke death. You can touch living creatures, 10 action healing for 1d4 damage, +1. For every 2 levels of cleric, you can only use this ability creature below 0 hit points. You can use this ability. So, okay. Healer's Blessing. At 6th level, all your curse spells are treated if they were empowered. So as we get higher level, her ability to heal, very big deal. But we're also 3rd level, so the Bard. What about the Bard spell progression? Am I better now to stick with the Cleric or go to the Bard? Spell progression for the Bard is slow, and she's gonna do other things. What are her stats? She doesn't have wisdom. That's the problem. You're not gonna make a good bard. You're not gonna make a great healer. Problem. Because all these should be. Okay. You see bonus spells per day. Alright, so who else casts? Does a sorcerer? Is there anything crazy for the sorcerer that gives them healing? Because I would love to go to a pure caster with this person. So bloodline, we start with bloodline. Are these all the bloodline powers? Yeah. Celestial class skill heal. Bonus spells, a couple cleric spells, bonus feats. You can cast a spell. Whenever you cast a spell of a summoning sub-school, gives you many powers comes with a price. Heavenly Fire. That's all damage. Okay. So maybe not gonna have any healing. There's no not like a 5th ed sorcerer. Yep, be right back. I need 30 seconds. And I'm gonna use the bathroom, and we're gonna really pour into Lindsay here on the multi-class. So, problem set. Lindsay needs to be a cleric. We need a healer. We have options. I think, though, that Bard might be the best option. If I understand this right, Bard is going to be Charisma, which, if we go back, we can rely on Charisma and Dexterity for this character. Maybe a little bit of Intelligence if we really were multi-classing. Something like Alchemist. Now, I don't know Alchemist. So Alchemist would be one that would require a lot of research, and yeah, it looks to be making bombs, alchemical discovery, sure. Going on down. Looks like this is the old Warlock from 4th edition. Tactician stuff. It's got Magus. It's another class I don't know anything about. Actually unable to go Monk and Paladin. Ranger would be a lot of the same. Rogue's a lot of the same. Sorcerer's a lot of the same. Wizard's a lot of the same. Mystic Theurge is a combination of Arcane and Divine. Dragon Disciple is good, but it's something entirely different. Yeah, none of these I even have access to. We're gonna say Bard. You are a Bard. Would love to make you more of a cleric, but we're gonna have to do that within the confines of your character. So, trickery, stealth, Arcana, world, persuasion. Yeah, no, that's right. That's where we stick with you. And mobility was a very important character too. Affects your bardic performance carry even after you stop performing. The bonus and penalties of your bardic performance continue for 2 rounds after you cease performing. Any other requirements such as range, specific conditions will still be met for the effect to continue. So I think I'm missing something out of bardic performance that I haven't been doing. I just haven't been using bardic performance. So competence bonus is okay. Use performance to inspire. I'm doing this one. Okay. So +1 morale bonus on saving throws against charm and fear. +1 on attack and damage rolls. Okay. We're gonna have to say this buffer bard now. So lingering performance is good. I'm not doing anything yet to increase your damage. Could make you less likely to get hit. I'm just gonna reroll bad trickery. Meta magic maybe later. So yeah, let's just start focusing on that. Alright, so spells are usually pretty easy. Cure Light Wounds, Sleep, Ear Piercing Scream. I need more things to keep myself from damage. So Cause Fear was surprisingly good. It created a lot of opportunities for me to deal opportunity attacks. A lot of these formations up in the front, I cast this would probably, I like it. I like Fear. I like it more than I like Summon Monster after I saw it used. Don't need you to be a wizard. Okay. Let's do that. Cause Fear. The best way to heal is going to have to be to not take damage. Alright. Or a bard. Now we can get back into the fight. We get back into D&D. Well, not D&D, but, you know, D&D. Taking a look at the map. We're kind of just, yeah. Loot. This looks like valuables. This is something. Alright. Unidentified cloak. Wand of True Strike. Wand of True Strike is contemporary and intuitive insight into the immediate duration, your next single attack roll gains plus 20. Additionally, you're not affected by mischance that applies to attackers that conceal target. Who can use this? Only one person right now, so not even that great of a thing. That cloak, however, that cloak. Where you at, cloak? Go. Cloak of resistance on all saving throws. So I'm gonna go ahead and just have a, as long as it looks good, you get it first. That's gonna be my standard operating procedure. Take care of the main character. But let's take a look at the Inspire performance. What have I been ignoring? So Inspire Courage, Inspire Competence. I should be using these way more often. Light words a little higher. There we go. Is this rounds? Maybe. Okay, doesn't say. Let's go up. Let's go up. Let's go up. Let's hit that quick save button. We spent a little bit of time leveling up. Why not get the XP from disarming the trap since you have Liz? Alright.
What troubles you?
Fucking fair. Let's do it.
This way.
Didn't even think about experience points.
Applause, please.
Alright, yeah. Awesome. Done. Thanks, White Tiger. Oh.
I am yours to
I was just
command.
gonna avoid it, but...
To victory!
There we go.
Let us
Let's get
strike
right
as
into it. Let's
one.
just get that wall going. Let's try Liz's Inspire Courage. Okay, so it is round-based. And it will last for 2 more rounds, so I actually only need to pop it once in the beginning of fights and pop it every couple of rounds, now that I have extended the performance. Oh, that's sexy. Alright. I'm gonna try something. Because... I'll go back to normal mode. Now that might just be level 3. I think I've been rolling over this a little too easier, and even a challenging mode was definitely too much. Normal mode. Alright.
Adventures call to them.
Wait, what was that? Miner's lever. Okay. Ooh, I know where that goes. Okay.
Without a doubt.
Is that outside? I feel like that's the place we go. This is possibly the same place. Wait. Search. Old Miner's Camp. Scorching Ray. Which class is my main character? Paladin.
I will guide
Personally,
us.
I love the Paladin in all games. D&D almost exclusively 5th edition. It got a huge
I will
buff.
see this through.
But also, when you play these games... Ooh. When you play these games, it seems like having a good Paladin or Fighter, maybe even Barbarian on the front lines helps a lot. Like, a massive amount. Someone up front to take the damage, to... in this case of the Paladin, do a little healing. Like, I need somebody on the front line. The game did actually do a pretty good job of giving me that this round, though. Or this time around. But since it took the Cleric away from me... Okay, I see where we're at. Since it took the Cleric away from me, this turned out to be a pretty good choice.
I need inspiration.
And yeah, let's do that for a round. Alright, do something. There we go. Turn it off. Oh, fuck this alchemist. Yeah, okay, that was bad. Just handed him a whole bunch of attacks opportunity to charge the, Is that good? Yeah, okay. Charge the alchemist. That dude, though, in challenging mode, wrecked my face. You know what? As long as there's nothing special, I'll come back at the end of the round. I think I did. I actually missed this part of the section. Let's go to the mining cart, and I'll disarm all the traps on the way. Wait, don't do that. I just restarted, and I bought a paladin from Pathfinder. Oh, we're in combat. Oh, this is just a whole nother section I haven't seen before. Do that. Do that. Go. Okay. So I just restarted and bought a paladin from the Pathfinder at Oleg's, devoted to Sheilin, and you get a nice glaive user. Okay. I actually don't know enough of the mechanics for buying additional characters. I guess that's something I hadn't explored yet. Okay, how did I miss this? I remember. Okay, I see what happened. I missed this entryway here. Let's move the party back.
What troubles you?
Let's disarm. Leveling up. Oh man, give me those experience points.
Sorry.
Nope, you gotta do it again. Sorry.
Anything else?
Probably should have saved right before. Yeah, we already did all that. Map. Let's take you over here. Kind of been taking this slow. Trying to enjoy the story. Inside the building, there's a person. You can buy more. You can buy more custom characters for the price based on your level. Oh, okay. So I can actually design characters. I was wondering if I could get custom characters or not. It's just spider juice. Come on, get the trap. So I designed the character as if like the same way I created my main character, or
I'm sorry.
Without a doubt.
yeah, it's fine. You can fail. Right? There we go. 6 custom characters. Oh, okay. That's sounds like a much better playthrough. Now, do you think you lose anything from their individual personalities or stories? Do you get to copy personalities over? Because what I do really like is Lindsay's. She keeps talking about how she's writing this down in a book, and that's been pretty cool so far. I've been kind of a fan. I think we just sent the cart into the. Yep. Go ahead and save.
I will guide us.
Are a bunch of dead mites. Now I sided with the mites. Looks like they have just been wiped out. That's cool. Like that. That might be one reason to customize some characters, get that cleric I was just talking about. So I gotta come from the other side. And it looked like that was there's a door there to further explore. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna go all the way back. I like this map movement, actually. Really do like this map movement. That's the only door I'm tracking is new for me. You don't get those interactions. As an example, if you want to romance Octavia, you have to take her out adventuring, make a few dialogue choices, come up for her, and camp inside the map so she talks to you after night passes. Alright. Maybe I'll use it to flesh out my team then. I like the Barbarian, I like Lindsay. I could do with or without Valeria. Or Valerie. Don't get me wrong, I love having a shield wall bastard sword fighter on the front lines. I wouldn't be remiss replacing it. I'll probably make a Barbarian anyway, so Miri's pretty good. Although, you know, I was talking about it earlier, maybe you have an answer. This bastard sword she has.
To victory!
That might... Ooh. Okay. Let's start with the performance right away. Let's go with auto for now. Okay. Get that performance again. Now you have the performance, take the performance off. Can't rage anymore. Can't charge. Okay, so lay on hands, you. Lay on hands, you.
I'll survive. I always survive.
Oh man, okay, so this is the shaman I ran into earlier. This is gonna give me some trouble. Keep up your performance. Give me another lay on hands. Can I pick up a character with I swear I should be able to. I need to get you out of this. Go.
Survive.
Go.
Do not hold back.
Take a few attacks. You gotta get the fire from Amir. Can I administer? Take that off. Potion? Maybe not. Nope. Let's see. You don't get those interact. Okay, so I suggest using the companions at least the first time though. All custom gets a little dirty. I enjoyed the extra pets, so I made a druid, made a ranger, a sorcerer, and a cleric with animal domain. Click the up button. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Thank you. Are you like super negative right now? -2. Okay. That again.
I shall not falter.
Okay. Get the inspiring music going again. Let's get some. Let's have everybody start drinking some of their own potions. Let's get you a shield of faith first. Let's drink you a potion. Let's cure moderate wounds. Yeah, you're right here. Fine, there we go. Get that spell cast. Get it put on the barbarian. Wow, that's so little help. Back to confidence. Alright. Deceased is Chief and Scoot Sail's tribe. I won't kill you, Chief. Take your servants and leave. See, I am lawful good. I think there were penalties for Paladin lawful good. And I think I briefly read something about there being penalties for breaking lawful good. The problem is, I don't know if I can beat this fight. Otherwise, so... yeah. You have a lot of leeway with alignment. How far can I break away from alignment on a paladin without losing features? Oh, wow. Okay, so we're still in some danger. Let them act on their own for a minute while I heal up. Performances gotta stop. Let's go ahead and daze some targets. Barbarian, get up there. Can you get up there?
Requires your attention.
Yeah, you go. Clear them out. You can press C and see the alignment wheel. Okay. Let me take a look at that once this combat settles down. Woo! Alright. I feel like we can search most of this later, but...
Here I am. See.
C. Let's see. So the alignment wheel. Alright. That seems like a lot of actions in the alignment good section. So alignment's just shifting around. Okay, so this is my current alignment. I have lots of leeway. I see what you're saying now. It kind of shows the path. Pass on all those gym goodies. I usually pick them all up at the end. I found out that I can just do that before I leave an area. Each line within your pie represents approximately 2 to 3 decisions based on how close to neutral you are. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, guys. You are really helping me figure things out here. Huge D&D guy, but
I need a
this is
challenge.
my first Pathfinder run.
Interesting.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can loot that.
I'm listening.
See what that is. Alright, well, one of you gave me cheese. Is this the cheese one? That was a cheese one. This one was... Where's the bag? Collect all from both bags?
Let's go. As
Okay,
you
I
order.
collected all from both bags. This map goes...
Our path leads on.
Direction. Let's get that autosave going. Let's redistribute health potions. I am using so many of. Actually, use. Stuff. Need to sell. Need a store.
I am your shield.
Level 20 to 18.
I will not falter.
Finding so many consumables, but this is the first couple fights that have pulled me down. And that's fair. I did just increase the difficulty back up. We started challenging, we went back to normal. That was still too hard on a fight I was facing earlier, went down to normal. And I was saying that fights were getting too easy, so maybe this is that nice, sweet point. That's not a shield, that's a door. Did I miss a door? Talk to Jethal. Which one's Jethal? Oh wait, Jethal? Character. Jethal is...
Without a doubt.
Alright, I'm missing something. Let's see, map. Doesn't have any exits. Looking around. That's a door.
Forwards.
Oh! Where did those two show up? That's helpful. Oh, yeah, no, totally. Shazam. Oh, okay, yeah, no, totally. Valerie definitely has a door. This is, that is the tower shield. Alright, while you're busy fighting, someone was busy trying to escape from the Cobalt prison, and that attempt was a success. Harem says, I don't know if I could even leave this dungeon. I feel such peace here. The cost of my freedom. Jethal straightens her clothes as to eliminate any signs of staying in the Cobalt prison. Let us strike out and forget. So I think I want them on my team, right? Oh, there we go. And let's fill out that party. Oh, wow, okay. Remember the part we talked about leveling up, and I love leveling up? I hope you guys love this part. Not gonna spend as much time on these two. Well, maybe the cleric. Actually, definitely the cleric. One of your guys is definitely gonna go for a shield. Yes, you want to collect them all, as the Pokemon say. Fucking absolutely. All right. Yeah, we're staying straight cleric. I've needed a cleric. So far, you have to be. Looks like you're gonna be my religion guy. I'll need you for persuasion. Perception? More perception never hurt. Give us more chances. Oh, is that it? Skills. Spells. Cool. Level 2. I think that's a feat, yeah? No, that's nothing. We're just... Oh, right. Gotta choose. Next. Give me that lore, give me that perception, Hey, Sam Proof, thanks for the cheer. These bits bought by Carnival Cruise, the only cruise ship that can hold Shaq. You're going through those bit commercials. Next. Feet, that's right. So any spells you cast are more difficult to resist. Difficulty class. Alright, so DC weapon focus. I need you to be a wall and a healer. So right now, you have Destruction Domain. Now, wouldn't have been my choice, but sure. You gain a supernatural ability to make a melee attack with your moral bonus. Cool. Channel positive energy. Chaos Domain. Oh, that's... Wait, you're not evil, are you? I think so. Extra channel? Oh, that's right, because channel... the channel energy was a heal, wasn't it? Channel energy bursts, heals all living creatures and damages all undead within 30 foot, centered on the cleric. The amount of damage dealt or healed is equal to 1d6 of damage plus 1d6 of damage for every 2 cleric levels beyond first. So 2d6 at 3rd level. No, yeah, absolutely. Extra channel. You are right on. Great suggestion. And now we are into the 2nd level spells. I'll have to take a moment to look at your spells. This person is an Inquisitor. I've never played an Inquisitor. I have no idea what she's supposed to do. Cleric levels are boring. That's fair. They're boring, but clerics are fantastic. I mean, not just as healers, but they always design the clerics in D&D and in Pathfinder to be this frontline fighter who also happens to melee. Just enough frontline to have some fun. Teamwork focus. Okay, so this is something I'm actually going to have to learn or straight up give up on. What are your stats? What are your stats, lady? 1 hit point, apparently. No. I need to see your character sheet. Strength and wisdom. Work well with others and have divine spells. She's strong. She's frontline strong. She's got decent health once we level up a few times. Is there a pre-made build? I mean, there is a pre-made build I could follow, but meh. She does have the 6th level spells. Adds her wisdom to her initiative. She's gonna go quickly. Trickery domain. Trickery stuff. Alright, so let's take a look. Right now we have Death Domain. A melee attack causes living creatures to take damage. I'll probably use that a little bit. Proficiencies, Orisons, Detect Magic. Wait. Okay. Stern Gaze. Judgment, first level, use ability once per day, get a positive action. Starting when judgment is made, Inquisitor receives a bonus. Okay, there's some things there. She's Death Domain, she's undead, so positive energy will hurt her. So I'm going to have to keep her back. Or, oh, she's going to get changed out pretty quick is really what's going to happen. So I don't care a lot about her. What can you give me? Arcane knowledge, religion, perception, persuasion. I don't need your persuasion. I don't need your athletics. Let's go for lore. Some more passive knowledge checks. I usually change her with the composite bow user. Yeah, it's fair. At this point, I have a lot of melee. So I have 4 people can stand on the front lines and a bard. One of them is a divine caster. I'm feeling a lot better. Oh, 1 point left to spend. Inflict wounds and divine favor. What's gonna be her thing? Could always use another cure. More control. I already get the morale bonus, so I don't need it. Let's add more control. Think of her like a divine sorcerer. That sounds fair. No good, nothing fireball-y I want at least, not yet. What's her armor? 18? She's got respectable armor. Although, how do I heal her? Can cure light wounds heal her? Channel positive energy. It'll hurt her. Alright, let's just see. Let's keep going. I'm gonna default Oh, right. Inquisitor next. 1, 2. I don't need your athletics. I need those. I still have an extra. Fine. That's some persuasion. Shot, both attacks, damage rolls with ranged weapons. If she's a divine sorcerer. Solo tactics. Third level Inquisitor allies are treated as if they possess the same teamwork and feats as the Inquisitor for the purpose of determining whether the Inquisitor receives bonuses from teamwork feats. Allies do not receive bonuses from these feats unless they actually possess feats of other allies. All Inquisitor allies are treated as if they possess the same teamwork feats as the Inquisitor for the purpose of determining if she receives the bonuses from her teamwork feats. Her allies do not receive bonuses unless they actually possess them. Alright, so there are feats in here that these coordinated, here we are, like coordinated maneuvers, coordinated defense. Combat maneuver checks. This bonus. Yep. Now, you can also buy inflict wounds potions. Oh, okay. So, God, I am just not impressed with her. I really am not. Back to back for front line, shake it off, and outflank. Back to back. Let's see. While you are flanked and adjacent to an ally with this feat, you receive +2. Okay. I like back to back. Thank you. Shake it off. Let's shake it off. Shake it off says one or more allies will have this feat +1 on saving throws. Okay. Ooh, per such ally. That's pretty good. Outflank. Where's outflank? Gotta know my alphabet. Outflank is not on here immediately. Is it down here hiding? Not up here hiding. Precise strike. Let's take out precise strike. Precise strike. Maybe. Oh, there it is. Okay. Whenever you and an ally who also has this fleet are flanking the same creature, you do this bonus stacks with other sources of precision damage. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I like it. She'll do that. What's her other feat? Oh, teamwork feat. There's some of these, right? Shielded caster. Outflank may have yeah, that makes sense. A base attack bonus requirement to it. We'll go back to back. So give her some damage, give her some defense, put her on the front line. She does have inflict wounds. She can heal herself. Sleep on here. Really, this is gonna have to be utility. So if I run into a situation I can't handle, I'll need it because cause fear is probably the go-to offensively. Divine favors, whatever. Right now, remove fear. That's what I was thinking. If I run into somebody who's causing fear, I have a lot more respect for the fear spell now that I had so much trouble dealing with it in a bandit camp earlier. All right, I think we're good. We're good there. Everybody's kind of leveled up, and I think are they the same as us? Like, okay, we all maintain the same level of experience. That's nice and handy. So let's go ahead and save the game. Move on. Really pay attention. Make sure I don't miss anything else. You guys have been giving me some great advice. So she's in the back, cleric. Let's move you here. In this formation, that makes some sense. Okay, that's fine. We'll stick with the column for now.
March ahead.
Now you have to play with Harem Spellbook. You are right. You're not wrong. He gets them all though, so that's nice. Protection from law. Is that how oh, here we go. So domain slots, Bane and Bless. True Strike, is that how that works? Let's see, caster level 3, spell penetration 3. So if I had to understand this, These. Wait a minute. I need to understand how this works. How do you memorize a list? Spells memorize. There it is. Okay. So, you know, I haven't had light this whole time. That might be fun to play with. Alright, so the gold 2 at the top you've seen there. Okay. So you're saying the gold 2 at the top can only be in the domain slot. Okay. Alright, True Strikes. Protection from law isn't very good, but neither is True Strike. I don't like it. These are the slots. Okay. So right now, Bless and Bane. Taking a look at his list. Where's Firebelly? Okay. AoE. Yeah, let's go ahead and... There it is. Have a light level 0. I will be using the hell out of a light level 0. Domain slots, protection from law, communal, and bone shaker. Of a target living creature, so skeleton. A creature has a skeleton. A creature has its skeleton rattle within its flesh, causing grievous harm. 3d6 plus 1d6 points for additional 2 caster levels. You don't have to memorize cure spells. You can swap out any spell for a cure spell. You know what? I remember that now. I remember. Let's go with Summon Monster for now. Level 2 Summon Monster 2. I don't really need one Summon Monster spell, but let's see. You would have to memorize inflict spells to heal Jethal. You can handle yourself, I think. Remove Fear is a good buff too. Is Remove Fear a buff, or is that like they're feared and then I cast it? Let me take a look. Remove... That's level 1, wasn't it? My eyes are just scanning. There it is. Okay. Duration, 10 minutes. Okay. You can still courage. Alright, I see it. It's not bad. Bane. Bless. Memorize. What is Summon Small Elemental? Hold person. 1 level per round. Can save each round, right? If this is paralyzed and freezes, blah, 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 blah. I'm just a hold person kind of guy. I don't know if we're going to run into any law people, so let's go ahead and memorize Bone Shaker. Let's see. Delay poison would stop poison from spiders and centipedes. The resist energy would reduce incoming damage from kobolds. Reduce incoming damage from kobolds. Alchemist fire. Now that's something. Resist energy fire. You're not wrong. Can I camp here? Is this like a campable spot? That look like? Yeah, it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and save. Let's throw down all the bedrolls. Let's do some camping. Let's get some spells back. Let's get some health back. Let's manage. Okay, apparently you cook well. You guard well. The most important things we're gonna have. Probably guarding. Let's do the second shift. Harem like like haggis. Oh, special rolls. Oh, what are these? So, undead guardians, inspire competence. Alright, let's see. Reduces the party's chance of attracting monsters and enemies' chance to attack. Decrease for every guard shift that begins during the night. You know what? That's a good place to start. I've been feeling pretty beat up. So let's do that. Oh, I can't hunt here. Or cook here. There's no need. I can just improve other things. I can't camouflage. And the guard shift. You can't camp here. You don't have enough camping supplies, if I saw correctly. Inside cave dungeon, you can't. You have to use rations. Well, let's look. Let's look. We're learning about this. Rations needed. Ah, okay. Nope. There you go. There's the answer.
Without
Moving
a
out.
doubt.
I know I need to buy rations. Moving out.
What's that?
It's something I'm gonna loot. That's what that is. Sure. Map. Okay, I think I'm at the edge of the map all but here. Right, ooh, I've seen that before, right? Yeah, I've seen that before. So I kind of solved the kobold problem-ish. I killed the kobold king. Kobold leader.
I will guide us.
Nothing that way. There's a trap. While I look at the map, let's think about. I did side with the mites. I didn't want to have to fight all of them at once at that moment, and they seemed to be the better people to side with. And I did spare the kobold king at the end. Did you loot the kobold leader for his belt? No, I think I spared him, so I didn't get a chance to kill him and loot him. I assume it was a pretty awesome belt.
What
Let's do
troubles
that.
you?
Let's save this game before I blow you up.
I'm sorry.
Didn't blow you up though. Outside? I think I'm just echoing outside now. Everybody. Spark competence would give a bonus. This is the downside, right? So play a lot of D&D, you play one character at a time. Get into something like this, and you got to be constantly thinking about all the abilities of your characters at all times. So, yep, Inspired Competence would give a bonus. I have a bard. I should be using my bard for bard-like things. Warriors dog tags. That's a fucking good point. Alright, a message over here on Discord. Let's see. Did you loot? Those little rings are also baubles for selling. So like, oh, these things right here, these copper rings. This is the stuff I dropped earlier because I didn't have just too much weight. Yes, Pathfinder has many things to think about and remember. What a game. What a good game. So, actually, I was talking about it earlier. What is everybody's feedback on, what is everybody else's thoughts on the difficulty? I ran into some problems myself. And obviously, I wasn't doing everything I could do, but it was still pretty hard. Let's manage. What do I do? So I need a hunter. The person who's going to be best at hunting for rations is the barbarian. And you're going to need another watch, but that's not the right person. You can't stealth anything. If I want to stealth the camp, it's still got to be her. There is. Oh wait, here we go. Maintain armor. Sure. Can't actually achieve that, so let's go ahead and I'm running challenging now, it's fine. Hard only gets bad on a few boss-like critters at the end of chapter 6. Okay. Lightning strike. That sucked. Let's begin resting.
Stand with me.
Yeah, alright. Attack while hunting. I didn't get very far. I just say, like, the damage down here. Or the time. Let me a good fight. Give me those experience points. Take them all. You ain't got nothing? Skin ya. Skin ya? Collect it. Give me those experience points. Okay. Well, maybe we'll go back to... I didn't get any actual healing done, did I? It's like every time I encounter something...
Paladins of Shaylin
Oh, there we go.
venerate beauty and art, but the amusing part is that they don't have the slightest clue about either.
I'd agree with you here. That's why I left the Order of the Eternal Rose. Behind their colored silks and lofty words hides common grey mediocrity.
Very cool. Few bad bosses at the end of chapter 6. Okay, you know what? We're learning a little bit more. Let's bump it back up. Let's quick save that too. Alright, journal, because I need to figure out what the hell to do. Told us about a vision temple of the elk lost somewhere in the wild. Stolen land. Will fail in 83 days and 9 hours. This timer, I kind of mixed feelings. Alright, so the gnome, our rival leader for the Baron's Coronet, wandering somewhere in the stolen lands. He's cunning, dangerous, and definitely preparing something nasty for us. One way or another, we must defeat him. Right, so gotta find Tortuccio. Turns out our rivals isn't so simple. Even more insidious, blah, 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 blah. Informed us that he's in fact a spy from the King of Patax. We need to find him immediately. Alright. Made an alliance with the Mites. They will help us find him. Managed to find out that Tortuccio is in the caves under the old sycamore. So... this is to the old sycamore caves. Like he's in here somewhere. Let's see. That's what you're saying. Click off show completed to clean up the quest journal. Much better. Thank you. He is in the caves. Head north, there's another entrance. Okay.
I will guide us.
This is where the bandits screwed me up earlier. I didn't actually look for another entrance. Right. Let's go ahead and do that.
What troubles
Bring
you?
her over.
It's just not my lucky day.
This thing blew up on me so many times earlier.
Anything else? I'm sorry.
Oh, wait, yep. Competence, guidance.
Patience.
What do I have? I have True Strike. I got Hold Person. I got all these other level. Channel Positive Energy. Heal Living. Damage Undead. Touch of Chaos. Resist Energy. Bone Shaker. Remove Fear. Summon Monster.
State your desire.
Guidance should
Mantis
be
of
a...
access.
Is she wearing armor that gives an armor check penalty? Good question. Let's look.
Anything is possible.
She might be, because I'm just like equipping people. Let's take an ability. What am I looking at? Summary. Trickery, +9. Her inventory is 0 armor check penalty. Level 0 spell, so it should be your level 0 spell, right? Guidance, there it is. Okay, so he should have it. It just looks like I need to put it on the bar. Spellbook. Level 0, guidance. So if I do this to her,
Just
and
let
she
it
plays a round, when I save it. And then this.
Applause, please.
Alright, that's a 11, so I have a plus 11 when I do all those things.
Forwards.
But these guys gave me some trouble. Oh, there's a potion I missed.
Without a doubt.
Their entrance somewhere to the north. Oh, the other north. You know what? There was... We're talking like over here. There were mites. The mite battle. If you want, it's all off the front lines. I put her in the front. I'll leave her there. I'll just have to be very careful with my channel positive energy.
Without a doubt.
Sell out the party as quick as possible too. Start telling people I'd name party members after him and help them. They'd help me design them, so we'll get there. I'm gonna need a wizard eventually. Want skins? You need to click that button. It won't show up when you leave the area. So let me check that again. So
As you ordered.
did get the one that attacked us in the night. Tiger very quickly becoming my favorite guide. So this one, skin. Okay, awesome.
Without a doubt.
Things inside boxes and skinning need to be done individually. Only shows me the loot at the end for things I've killed then.
I will guide us.
Armor class time to do it. Leading the bodies can be done by leaving the area, right? Yep, can stay.
Our path leads on.
Elk.
We shall overcome.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
That were there experience points? There were experience points to be had. Thank you, elk. Did you get the quest from some mites in the south? Did you get a quest from some mites in the south on an island? If it's on this map, over here is probably what you're talking about. So no, I haven't. So big, so much to explore. Hello, heroes. Traveling. Oh, good. I need to reset my
Forwards.
lawful goodness. His might approaches you. He raises his bald blue head with dignity, and his neck is decorated with tag locks and a wolf fang's pendant. In his right hand walks to his right walks a kobold, also swelling with conceit. He says, "Welcome, peace zone. Here no war, no one attack. Only maybe fat wolf lord. He wants to chew us. We more sly. We kill him. Big reward." What did you say about the wolves? Near long tree live pack wolf. Big angry tell might and kobold bad thing. The grammar on these guys. Maybe we kill him easy, but war take hunters away. Sure. Peaceful might cobalt hunt together. Oh, was easy mini might mini cobalt hunt together. Not now, not. Why are you not fighting each other? War bad, puddles blood, scream loud. Why fight dangerous hairy wolf around? Wise words, I think. Many people, not just mites, kobolds, could learn something from these creatures. Cowards. We know a fool. Go and befriend. No want war. Alright. Cool. Kill the warg in the north and east of Old Sycamore. So northeast, so over here, assuming, because the map kind of ends. So let's do it. Don't like the last room choices, maybe move freely, make unique formations. Yeah, I did see that right over here. Could kind of like play with these. I was using them for a while. Ideally, I just want somebody in the front. I want the just taking the lead. I don't want it to be too thick. I still want the need people protected in the middle. Dwarf still able to get up to the front line, right? I could easily do something like this. Barbarian in the middle. Do like a stack. But in the end, like, I need to get there. I need it to be thin. I need to be maneuverable. I don't want to run into traps. Pull Lizzie's back. She's squishy. Take their stuff in those bags. Was there bags? Oh, I haven't even moved. Oh, I had it paused the whole time. Alright, let's see. Let's collect that. Over here, over here. Collect. Collect. I didn't even see bags. I think I had it paused. I'd have been moving a whole bunch. That's about it? That's it. If it's not it, that's it. If I can't run all the way across the map, then come back. Alright, let's go. Move out. Roll out.
What's that?
Oh. What is that? What did we see? What's on... No, really, what is that? Perception check. You saw something that should be highlighted on my map. Oh, right. Thank you. Trying to figure out the button. I thought it was Alt for a minute, but definitely not Alt.
And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me!
Hey, a toad. Multiple toads. Let's kick this off with a song. Let's kick this off with, nothing from you. Let's rage for a round. Go. Thing I want you to do. I have no fear. I could cause fear, but they're dead. And you're no longer performing. Because more than one performance is bad. With extend performance, it's bad. Near rock, south likely.
We march ahead.
Oh, hey. You, tab. Let's keep the map on him. There we go. Left and look at the bones. Okay. I assume no bone. Oh, bones. There's a left. Let's take a look. What we got?
What a surprise.
Oh, look at that.
I will guide us.
Overgrown passage.
Won't work.
I think I just fell. I took a little bit of damage.
That was easy.
Oh wait, I bet there was more down there, and I just gave up and undid the damage I just took. There it is again. Woo! Let's do this. That was unnecessary. Unnecessary damage.
Forward.
Alright. Back over here. Yeah, there it is. And you know what? Didn't see it this
Without a
time.
doubt.
Didn't find the overgrown pass. That's a shame. Is there a way to inspect, like if you know it's there, or have I just lost it? Other than like just reloading over and over again. Away, and I come back. I think I only get one. Fair. Or competence. Song of competence. Because I found it once. I feel no shame.
Anything is possible.
Forwards.
What's that?
There we go. Save and continue. That is
Just
off.
letting the ink dry.
Get stuff out of you.
Anything else?
Bam. Yeah, I am playing a paladin. Seems to
Without
be
a
the
doubt.
right class for these games for me. Not just for me, but you know, good bonuses, good front line.
Stand with me.
Oh, you're just gonna like sit there and wait. I will let this. Oh shit, she's been doing competence the whole time. Nope, I don't want competence. I want combat. Getting beat up on there, old man. I remove. All right, he doesn't need. So he doesn't need. Cure wounds. But how does he cast it? If I don't need it, he should be able to cast it. Heal the living, tree affliction, destructive smite, touch of chaos. Anyway, let's see what this treasure is.
I failed. I'm sorry.
Okay. What about
State your desire.
everyone else?
Together we stand.
Can you smash it?
One shouldn't brag about a big sword if they can't carry one.
Failed that. I'm happy with failing things. Not smash. It's too bad.
I will guide us.
Feels bad. Yeah, that's fine. I'm sure it would have been something.
Done.
I'm sure it would have been something fantastic and cool. There's no way there's like a fucking Magus staff down there, so I think I'll live. You get one chance per level to lockpick, cause this video game is stupid. I mean, I get it. Like when you're playing a D&D table, do you want them to just? What's the point of rolling if you just eventually succeed? I guess there's taking 20. That's another way they could have done it. But there's no threat of danger.
Forwards.
Just gotta have somebody at right enough skill. This leads to the exit. Don't want to exit.
That was easy.
Succeeded the Mask of Terror. Body is covered in burns. He carries some daggers, some coins. And we move on. We save because he's covered in burns. As long as you don't roll a 1 and jam it up. You can repeat rolls in P and P. What's P and P? Dueling sword, unidentified. We'll take it. Need those, need that.
We march ahead.
Applause, please.
Oh. Oh yeah, there's a lot of things to loot. Oh. There are enough supplies to encamp once. I don't need that. I don't need to camp here. I just want the supplies.
Adventures call to them.
But we can go and heal.
Yes. Yes.
What troubles you?
So you know what? Goddamn.
Yes.
So I'll do that. I want to find out where his cure wounds is. Where? Oh, nope. Treat affliction. Is it the up arrow? There it is. Okay. I use that slot to cure wounds. I use those slots to cure wounds. Does he not have more spells, or did I use one? Let's see. Spellbook. Oh, right. Okay. I'm confusing 5th edition and 5th edition and 3.5 and Pathfinder. So it is spell slots, so I can only cast each of these once. I won't be able to cast True Strike and Hold Person, right? Once I cast Bless, that's the slot for Bless, and we move on. We can't cast Bless again. That makes sense. All right.
Here I am.
Cool.
See.
Really gonna have to pay attention to Harem's abilities. He's got some good ones then. Also means I should just shouldn't be afraid to use them.
Without a doubt.
Kind of fall on the left edge here.
I will guide us.
Correct. This came before D&D became WoW. Oh, that's harsher than necessary. D&D's a good game.
Who will prevail?
All right.
Does it matter?
I almost like that more, but let me do this first. Okay. There we go. I don't need that. Keep going every round. Let's rage around. Smite. There's nothing left to kill. Cool. Well done.
Let us strike
Oh, right,
as
right.
one.
We're not done yet. Because some things fell asleep.
Unworthy.
Done. Nature check the skin. Alright. Those poor sleeping kitties. Yeah, you're not wrong. You took care of some kobolds for us. Wand of ear piercing scream. That sounds fun.
Our path leads on.
You cannot stand against me.
Right.
Tear them apart!
This ends you.
What's that?
We
Oh,
shall
I didn't see you.
Pure.
And traps. Very cool. Oh, they're stealthing. I like it. Right, yeah, cast seal on you.
And Lindsay was called forth.
5. Let's go ahead and guidance that. Go
Anything
ahead
is
and
possible.
confidence bonus this.
It's just not my lucky day. I wrote it like I saw it. Applause,
Yes.
please.
I'm still here.
Just letting the ink dry. something.
Oh, sorry. Was lost.
Anything else? Applause, please.
Getting those RTS fingers down. Like a
And
champion.
slowly walked on.
Alright, we can save, we can select all, we can move. I'm learning from my mentors over here. Showing me the light and the way. Alright. Queen Badass says to let you in. Okay. Cool. You're on my
Without a
side.
doubt.
And this is the Sycamore. Yep, cool. We're in the right direction. Mostly full up. Let's get this gem. You said those were meant to be sold, and I'll just have that bow just in case I do decide. I have a few composite bows. Let's get rid of some of this junk. I don't want it to be too heavy. Nobody for the great sword.
Share
Actually,
your will.
inventory. Let's see. I gave her some abilities, right? Those abilities are back to back. Back to back from opponents flanking you. That kind of does put her up front. Whenever you annihilate her, his feet are flanking the same creature. Yeah, she kind of is kind of up front. Oh wait, and I didn't actually finish answering my question. Inventory. This sword versus her scythe. And she's not proficient, so it doesn't matter. Nobody else, right? But you, and you have better already. You do, and she won't even let me take it. Great sword. Up into the roots. All in the roots. Let's do it. Some bows are worth picking up for selling. I think composite bows are 3 weight per 100 gold. Okay. Yeah, I'll make sure when I go back out, I'll pick them back up again. Let's see. So in about 40 minutes, I will be casting a few rounds of StarCraft as we go into our weekly Pizza Pie tournament. Just a heads up to everybody here. I'm looking right now to make sure I'm not the main caster. Yeah, it's going to be Coltarin. So I'll either leave this stream up and cast as a secondary stream without advertising, because he'll be the primary caster, or I'll host him and come back while leaving my stream up. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. So we are back on challenging, right? Like I did set that because this does feel, yeah, okay. So we're fine. I just ran into a stupid me moment more than I realized.
Without a doubt.
Automatically attack.
What's that?
Oh, hold on. Can you hear me?
Hey, Tech. How you doing, Tech?
Not too bad, you?
I'm doing pretty fantastic.
You are really quiet, by the way, but I can hear you.
Oh, am I? Okay, I was fixing my settings. Because, you know, that Counter-Strike completely took over my microphone. Do you have me set to 100% on Discord?
Let me check. You sound great right now. Let me check what I have you set on. Yes, I do.
Okay, perfect.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Yeah, I'm rocking some Kingmaker here, Pathfinder. I actually got a handful of people here doing a really good job leading me through this game.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Do I have everybody? I do have everybody.
I will guide us.
But we are going to be getting into the Pizza Pie
We will
here shortly. Have you ever?
Yeah, I signed up for that. I'll do terrible, but
I was about to
I
ask.
signed up anyway.
Yeah.
We got that. Doing laundry. Gonna be picking up a little around the apartment. Again, just woke up like an hour and a half ago.
You just woke up an hour. Oh right, you finished the Pokemon
That was brutal, dude.
I didn't realize that that was a unique name, Might. Thank you, White Tiger. Every time I pass something, they're like, hey, turn around, go left. There you go. Let's see.
Yeah.
No, they're great. So, how exhausted were you at the end of it? I mean, because you were doing it alone, or did somebody stay up with you?
Luna stayed up with me for almost all of it.
Okay.
And I was dead.
Okay. That's fair. I've been that exhausted before. I give you a lot of credit. I just realized I was getting beat up in that run. I had spent the last hour and a half just getting beat up by not more than an hour and a half, like 2 hours, just getting beat up with that Nidoran.
Yeah, 7:29 a.m. is when I finished.
Oh jeez.
Well, I was checking everywhere
Still
for whatchamacallit. Hold up. For like moonstones, I was looking everywhere. Then Lunith got to the point in the game where he's like, "Oh, well, if you do this like extra stuff they added into the game, whenever, all of a sudden, like they're just gonna give you a moonstone." It took so long to do it. And it was like the worst. I guess not worst, but it was like the laziest like extra content add-on I have ever seen in a video game.
Okay.
Like they added 3 islands.
Right.
Island was called Island Number 1, Island Number 2, and Island Number 3.
Without a doubt.
And this was before the Elite Four.
Yeah, this is right after you beat Blaine.
I will see this through.
I think I remember them trying to add all kinds of extra content to the end of that. That's
The one cool thing is they moved like Moltres to Island Number 1.
oh, rather than be part of the Victory Road.
Yeah, that was kind of good. It was definitely better. But like, Island 1 was an island with a Pokemon Center and 2 houses, and then you could surf up, and you got to like Moltres' mountain. Island 2 was a Pokemon Center and 2 houses.
Nothing
Island
else?
3 was a Pokemon Center and 2 houses and a bunch of bikers. And then there was like this super long, annoying path that you just had to like walk. Nothing happened along this path, but you just had to walk. So basically, you get to the first place, and it's like, oh, go bring this to this person. And you're like, okay, sure. So you go do that. And then it's, oh, go,
Without a doubt.
or no, you get there, and this guy's like, well, I'm not really interested right now. Like, my daughter's not here, and she's supposed to be here. And it's like, okay, well, now let's go to Island 3 and find the daughter. And she just at the end of this super long, annoying path.
With trainers and Pokemon and...
No.
Oh.
No, you go to the top of the island, and there's like 8 bikes. People on bikes, you have to fight 4 of them. And then they all leave. It's like, how are there biker gangs on this tiny island anyway? How do they get here? For one.
Like that.
And then at that point, yeah, you just walk this path where there's nothing on this path at all. It's just barren path. So you do that, find this girl, and she's like, oh my god, there's a ghost, I'm scared. And of course you fight something that's not a ghost because randomizer. And then she's like, if you fight it, you win. And she goes, oh cool, let's go back. And you go back, talk to the guy, it's like, oh, my girl's here, this is great. Oh,
Moonstone.
Bill gave me this, that's great. Here, have a moonstone. And that's it. That's the entire, like, thing.
Huh. To learn a cooking recipe, you open your inventory and right-click the recipe. Same way Wizard Alchemist learns spells. Good to know about wizard spells. So backstory, what we're talking about, we ran Shepherd's Pie, copy recipe. We played a Nuzlocke run of Fire Red last night with the randomizer. And after somebody took first place, most of us went to sleep. But Tech 4 here stayed up for an additional, was it 4 hours?
3 hours, a little over 3. Actually, no, it would have been a little over 2, I think, because he finished at 7 hours in, I think.
6 hours and 9 minutes, something like that.
Okay, so a little over 3 then. 3 hours, 20 minutes.
Let's see.
I was gonna make a survey. I was gonna ask you first, just
yeah.
hey, what do we think of that, and what things should we do differently next time, kind of thing.
Now, did we think that was a success because we all played Pokemon, and that we should just have different rules next time, or was that a success because we played a game we could all get behind, and there might be 1 or 2 more games we could rotate through?
I don't know. I think for me it was a success because we all did something, and almost all of us did it till. We can say the end is when
somebody won.
Cam won.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all played through to some sort of completion.
Right. Only a couple.
I
of
hate
people
games. Yeah, but I just hate it when it's like, oh, let's all do this fun thing. Okay, we just wasted 3 hours of our life, and now everyone quit. We didn't get anything out of it. There was no completion.
That's fair, and we did pick Pokemon because it was the kind of game that we would all hit that conclusion, and we were right. It was good.
Yep.
Yeah, I would love to take and see that survey.
Cool. Yeah, I'll put it up then.
Okay.
Without a doubt.
This is the other side of the chasm.
You're but a footnote in our story.
Unworthy.
Yeah, but since I did the islands, it was like, oh, I might as well just go get Moltres then, I guess. Originally, I was gonna go get Zapdos, just because it's gonna be any legendary Pokemon. You don't know what it's actually gonna be.
Yeah. What did it
Just
be?
to have something else, and I just got super lucky. I hit Moltres, and it was Mew. It was like, oh, this is awesome.
Oh, that's how you ended with the Mew. Okay.
Yeah.
Forwards.
That was good. That was good then.
Oh, it was necessary because Nidoking was 64 at the end, I think, and he could not have done it by himself.
Oh. What did Mew end up learning?
So I gave Mew Ice Beam, Mega Punch,
Nice.
Fly, and Psychic.
Without a doubt.
And then Nidoking had Surf, Strength, Earthquake, and Thunder.
Okay.
So I didn't have the best of abilities in the world, but they were definitely good enough.
I will go with this one first. Okay, but yeah, I mean, at that point, you catch them, they're level 50. You can put some love behind it, and it'll be fine for the fights.
Yeah, that was the thing. Level 50 when I caught it. I think I got to level something or other.
Right. Zapdos was a good call. Would have been a good call too.
Yeah, because just either one of them was going to be super easy to get to.
Only...
Articuno was going to be a super pain.
Why didn't you go get both, or you're just good with what you had?
Well, I figured mostly it was just kind of I got one Master Ball. And I thought only two good Pokemon was going to be plenty. Sure. Originally, I thought if I get a Nidoking, that'll be plenty itself.
Yeah. Well, it's still a little sad we didn't full Nuzlocke, but that would have been a little.
Oh, none of us would have won. We would have been done instantly.
Yeah, we made the right decision there by. Now, how do you feel about the because there was a couple calls for pure randomizer. I got a couple messages from I want to say Molded in the morning asking for more the randomizer that Sean wanted, and then
yeah, I am 100% against that.
I stand with you on it. What was the other thing? No Nuzlocke at all.
I'd be fine with no Nuzlocke.
Forwards.
And those are things. I'll put both of those on the survey. My thing with the all randomizer, it's the same thing as what we played.
Yeah.
The difference is
we don't know what we have.
I have to, every time I catch a Pokemon, I just have to actually open up the stats page and actually read a bunch of stuff to figure out what Pokemon it really is.
Well, and it could be worthless. It could be something that learns Tail Whip 20 times.
Yeah, and who knows? But like the point is,
Stand against me.
it's no different than the game now. It's just I don't know. Like if I have a basic understanding of Pokemon,
Right.
I have a basic understanding of what I caught. Versus the full randomizer, dude, I have no idea.
Right. I hear you.
And it's just extra looking into things and trying to figure stuff out.
The undead is such a frivolous term. I prefer immortal, eternal.
So they walked out.
Let's see. I need.
Cam had a good point about no Nuzlocke.
Who did?
Now, because his point was he got really lucky by getting the Mudkip early, and it allowed him to switch where other people didn't have that option.
Yeah.
Now, I will say I had the option, I just chose not to, and obviously it was the wrong option.
Right.
But it gave him like a huge advantage, just completely on luck based. And like for me personally, I don't know if I care one way or the other. Like I think luck's part of it, but also like should it be that much a part of it? I don't really know either way, but it's definitely something worth looking into, I think.
I think you're right. I think it's the Nuzlocke portion did exactly what you said. It took away from the oh wow, I got the mandibles I needed. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I think Cam would have taken the lead anyway, and I think most of us started slowing down. Like the Nidoran only started slowing us down after the third or fourth.
Yeah.
Anyway.
When it was like this really should be a Nidoking by now, like that's when it was like really rough.
You can cast light on your main character. Let's try that. Spells level 0. Boom.
But also like the super fast tech speed, like that gave him a huge bonus.
Right.
But like at the same time,
we could have done it too.
I don't know. Yeah, we could have done it too, but like, do I really want to play the game when I don't actually know what's happening?
Wretched things. What's that?
That's fair. But there were only a couple moments where I was like, all right, I picked up an item. Yeah, you could see it if you didn't spam click through items. It would say very briefly something was added to your inventory, but you got to be careful.
Yeah, for me, like, it's just a matter. Like, I don't know. Any time you get something from a gym leader, like, yeah, you probably should know what you're getting anyway if you know the game. But like, I don't know.
I mean, that's a skill advantage, though. He got the skill advantage, and I'm.
Oh
Okay
yeah.
with that.
Yeah, no, and I'm fine with that too.
Running won't help you.
Oh, let's get the fight. Get the fight. There needs to be like if there's an attack move in here, that'd be great, guys. If you could point me to how to attack a move. Like when I try to set formations, they stand here and they don't engage in the closest fight. Maybe I'm thinking too much StarCraft.
Our path leads on.
Go ahead and save game. 323. Oh, getting Discord messages. Tech is a lot louder than me. Okay, I can fix that. That should. Wow, that's super loud.
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
My laundry's done.
Cool. Let me send Coltern a message. Good to go in about 25.
Without a doubt. Stand with me.
I think if I don't give any commands, they do that. And light's pretty useful so far. Thank you. And that looks big. Let's give a round of. Oh wait, you're not doing anything. Fuck.
Do not falter.
Okay, what's wrong with you? That's not good. Okay. Getting messed up. Yeah, most of my party's SMR, so we just use halos. We're gonna have to start laying on hands, right? Like that's... Why aren't you healing? I gotta reload. I don't know what happened there. Dex damage brings you to 0. You are dead. Oh, okay. So I was getting poisoned, Dex poisoned here. Alright, well, good to know we have a fight to figure out. Communal. I think I have something communal. Something communal.
Communal bathrooms.
Communal bathrooms. That would be such a thing. Got to like really just pause that fight a bunch. All right.
Without a doubt, we shall overcome.
So obviously you're getting played. You're getting raged.
No, I'm pretty calm.
You're pretty chill.
Pretty chill.
Alright, now we have to kind of space out.
Raging.
I guess not.
Serves you right.
Let's get on this thing as fast as we can.
I shall not falter.
Okay. You need to lay on hands self. You need to cure him. You are down.
Lost.
Bam! Protection and resist acid stops the spit damage. Let's try that again. I think I might have found a good wall to the face here. I have to start thinking about what I'm doing. Let's see. So protection and resist. So I have some things you told me to get. So I might need to go to spellbook. You had level 2. Resist energy. I select. Okay, and the duration is 10 minutes per level. All right, so I have something for this. Like just straight up have a spell. One friendly creature within touch range. Only one. Okay. So let's go ahead and rush everybody out here. I guess I don't have to rush, but let's do another look. Hold person's not going to be helpful.
Share your will.
Probably fear. Go ahead and cast that. Let's go ahead and cast.
The end draws near.
Bless. Let's go and cast Summon. There we go. Let's go ahead and do this.
Stand with me.
Alright. Everybody attack. Dog, come over here. Nope, everybody attack. Do I not control the dog?
To victory!
Repent.
Not gonna be evil.
Unworthy.
Let us strike as one!
Your life ebbs low.
Serves you right.
Forgive me for this failure. Forgive me for this failure.
Damn. So, you know, you cannot control summons directly. So, you know, fears of mind affecting most vermin are immune. That makes sense. In D&D, when a dungeon master knocks down a player, they don't normally continue to attack them. I don't think this AI has that nicety. Maybe the barbarian's better suited for this task. But I've taken some steps in the right direction. So let's move forward. Stop there. Let's go ahead and cast a whole bunch of spells. Barbarian. Bless. Remove fears a buff. Guidance.
Just letting the ink dry.
Almost done. Let's do Inspire Courage.
I'm listening.
And let's move. I
Adventures
gotta pop out Inspire Courage at the right moments.
serves you right.
To victory!
Tear them apart!
Unworthy.
We shall overcome.
Let us strike as one!
They go down!
So far, so good. Rage the Barbarian. Inspire Courage again. Ooh.
Shall not falter.
And Lindsay was called for.
Do you get back up? Come on, guys, get back up. Alright. Let's see. Valerie's one of the best thing to send due to her high con score. Sets her up to go into Stuart Defender, which is main ability. Is a turn based on con scores. I just saved it. I don't know if I should have. So let's see what's going on. Let me actually understand what's happened with my dead companions. Dexterity of 1. Okay, so you have health. You can be healed? They're dead until I resurrect them, so that's a real death. Okay. Let's try to load it in that again then. Using Valerie, huh? Okay.
Forwards.
I'm listening.
Valerie. Fight defensively. Have a con score. I'm gonna give you the resistance you need. Going to bless. We're going to summon creature. Full round summoning. Save game. Alright, now I don't have to rebuff every round.
Stand with me.
Onward.
We will prevail.
Alright. Let's set you up to go over here. Let's set you up to move here, here, here. Everybody else do what you're gonna do for a minute.
We shall overcome.
Wretched things.
Tear them apart! They go down! Ah!
May I suggest another way to use this spell?
Well, yeah, you probably can.
Bring it!
Repent.
Attack.
Come on, come on, come on.
Forgive me for this failure.
Ooh. Treat affliction can stop some poisons. Okay, we'll try that. Oh man. Based on no religion. Alright, let's do it again. This might be one of those fights.
We shall overcome.
Alright, so you come first.
Let us strike as one.
Now everybody comes. Just pull them all back.
Do
There we
not
go.
falter.
Get this done as fast as possible. Should be raging. Okay. No, not everybody. Nobody's dead yet. Ooh, save. All right. Let's review the damage.
Don't hesitate.
Our time has
Nobody permanent. Wait, a couple people permanently poisoned. Permanent damage. Let's see.
Done
See.
waiting.
Yep. 1 dexterity, 6 dexterity. You were very close to death. Even strength, gore, poison, fatigue. I think I heal fatigue.
I stand
There we go. Fatigue's healed.
Just letting the ink dry.
Cure wounds.
Yes.
Whew. Yeah, hype. Thanks, Tiger. Fucking White Tiger fucking got me through that. And I didn't. I would have beat my face on the screen until it was time to lower the difficulty, I think. Save. Let's get a real save going.
Alright, I'm out of here. I'll see you later.
Yep. Good luck in the tournament. I'll try to. Hey, do you mind if we follow your game?
I mean, if you can, if you want, but it's probably not going to be good.
I mean, I've followed. We follow the same people every time. It'd be nice to have somebody else to cast.
I mean, I get that, but just I would suggest finding a matchup that'll be even instead of just focusing on, especially me.
Okay.
So like, I'm pretty mid diamond, and I have a feeling I'll go up against a top Masters player.
I'll have you in mind.
Okay.
Take it easy. All right. Guess we keep exploring. I'm a little afraid now. Your armor class is now 11. Yours is now 6. Yours isn't as bad, or 16. It's not as bad as it could be. But that's harrowing. That's fun. That was a lot of fun. I'll just see how many of these I'm going to run into. Hey, you probably shouldn't have been here. This doesn't seem like, the kind of place for whatever you are. Dead. It's a perfect place for dead people. The perfect place for dead people. All right.
without a doubt.
Yeah, that bust if I can save button as many times as possible. All right.
Serves you
I mean, there
right.
can't be
With me.
another set of giant centipedes. Like, this just has to be the small ones again. Okay.
I will guide us.
It's a nice feeling to beat a fight that was difficult. It is, and that's why I do enjoy the hard difficulty.
Our path leads on.
It definitely is more video game-esque, though. I will say it's more video game-esque to have a game that's difficult than it is to have one that you could say beat. So that might be the that hey, we're getting that hardcore Baldur's Gate feeling over the tabletop feeling, which is fine. I'll make my custom characters later.
Forwards.
Ooh, giant frog. I don't want to jump right into a fight with you because I'd hate. Ooh, this looks fucking fishy. A golden toad statue.
We will prevail.
Yeah, I saw that coming. Let's attack our flank. Let's. I have. I can't daze. You are out of spells. You aren't. You'll be fine. Bone Shaker, remove fear, guidance. I don't need bless. I don't need hold person. Let's go ahead and divine favor you. The two of you can fight this. Just kind of sit back and let this happen. Okay, now you need to hit yourself. Now you need to hit yourself. So spellbook, level 1s, right? So cause fear or inflict wounds. That's what it is. There you go. I don't need to channel positive energy. I think I just need a cure on you.
Assist me or lose me.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep doing that on you. You're your own healer. You monster. Yeah, taking the frog. Sunlight managed to find a way into the dungeon, creating an island of life. I'm a horrible monster. Hopefully that not affecting any of that alignment. Any alignment shifts? No alignment shifts.
Without a doubt.
What's that?
Yeah, let's get that thing. Token of the Dryad. It was a long lost spoken. It might pay. All right, money. F5. Taking a look at the mini map, or the map itself. I probably need to come down here. This area here is not explored. Did I already get the thing I wanted? No, I got the mandibles from here. Okay. Probably have to go through the other hole on the other side to get the next piece. You want to save anything? You want to save anything that have a yellow background. So if I look at my inventory and I go to notable, is that these? I don't want to sell the scorched fragment necklaces. I don't want to sell these empty sheath, even though they're valuable. Or I want to sell them because they're valuable.
Your life ebbs low.
I'm running out of... I'm going to have to go outside and camp before I continue this adventure. Maybe. I'll save far enough back and dive a little further and see what happens, but I'm definitely going to keep them for a special friend. Okay. Thanks for the tips without spoilers. Ooh, what is this? It's not an exit. It's getting up there.
You cannot stand against me.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for the athletics. Is that what it was? It was a... I didn't even see it. Oh well. And now I'm in a whole new portion of the cave. And this is just gonna go on and on.
To the dust.
Okay, so some creatures have damage reduction special quality. They ignore certain amounts of damage every attack's made. Skeletons should be damage reduction from slashing, which I have a lot of slashing. There's a couple skeletons. I can't just pull out more. So what we're gonna do is frontline you and smite evil on the champion. Okay, so this is gonna be a little rough. I do have positive energy. You can use the eyeball icon on the big bar interface to inspect. Okay, we'll do that. After a little bit of positive energy. There we go. Jathal and Lindsay. Level 0 spells, huh? That's fair. I probably hurt Jathal quite a bit. But man, did I pop out the damage. Yeah, you're all swinging. Only arcane casters. So hers was what? So you're saying her level 0 spell? I didn't even look. Oh, yeah, I'm down. Or she's down. 11 out of 30. Will she die? Disrupt undead. There it is. Ray of light causing 1d6. Yeah. I think this is a fight I'll have to prepare a little more. Sit back with Jamal, make her a ranged caster. Get that positive energy channel going. Maybe go out and get that rest I was talking about. It's just a front line that's slowly faltering here is what I have. Can't dazzle you, can I? Nope. Okay, hey, what we'll do, we'll reload, see where I'm at. And I'm going to take a break, and then I'm going to jump in with my caster, and we're going to get into some StarCraft. Voice meter set due to stream, so I don't have to move. Yeah, so I'm going to see where I'm at, save my game. We're going to cast some StarCraft. This is a weekly StarCraft tournament that I run with the help, well, that friends of mine run, I cast, and we hand out a pizza at the end of it. So, you know, if you want to hang out and see what that's about, I'd be more than happy to have you. This seems like a good place to save game and quit and go on break. So, thanks for hanging out. If this is your departure, I will be playing this again. I'm having an absolute blast. And with that, we'll be back.